Welcome students. In this video we will be studying problems related to the chapter light energy. Here is a ray diagram. In this you can see a normal falling on the surface of the mirror, a point of incidence O and angle 30° between the incident ray and the surface of the mirror. We call it incident ray because of the arrowhead. It is pointing towards the surface of the mirror. Here in the diagram you can see that normal which is falling on the surface of the mirror makes angle 90. The incident ray makes angle 30 with the surface of the mirror, and the angle of incidence will be the angle between the incident ray and the normal. For that you have to subtract angle 30 from angle 90, which comes out to be 60, and this angle of incidence will be equal to angle of reflection following the law of reflection. So both angle of incidence and angle of reflection will be 60°. You can see how I have calculated. Now here in the diagram you can see that a point object O is given, a surface of a plane mirror and observer's eye. You have to draw the image formation of this point object. Here in the diagram you can see I have shown with two incident rays. You need minimum of 2 rays to make the ray diagram. What you have to keep it in mind that the distance between the object and the mirror and the image and the mirror should be equal. See, I have taken it to be 2 centimeter. Here you can see the image formation of an extended object. I have taken letter I. The image formation of extended object we have done before also. Here you can see that from each extreme ends there are 2 incident rays falling on the surface of the mirror. These rays are reflected and these rays are taken back where they meet to form the image. What you have to keep in mind that the distance of the object from the mirror is equal to the distance of the image from the mirror, and the size of the object is equal to the size of the image. The angle of incidence need to be equal to the angle of reflection. There are 4 angle of incidence and you can see the 4 angle of reflection are equal to them. This is how you will draw the ray diagram for any extended object. Here is the question. This says that you are standing at a distance 3 meters from a plane mirror. What is the distance of your image from the mirror? What is the distance between you and your image? So I have drawn a diagram to explain this. There is a mirror and the object is 3 meters away from the mirror. So you know the characteristics of the image formed by a plane mirror, that the image is formed at the same distance from the mirror as is the object. So the image also will be 3 meters away from the mirror, and the total distance between the object and the image will be 3 meters plus 3 meter, it will be 6 meter. There is a diagram in which the angle of reflection is 30° because the reflected ray makes this angle with the normal. This is a reflected ray because it is pointing away from the mirror. So following the law of reflection, angle of reflection will be equal to angle of incidence. So both will be 30°. Here in the diagram you can see that the reflected ray makes angle 50 with the surface of the mirror. So angle of reflection will be 90 minus 50, which is 40, because that is the angle between the reflected ray and the normal. Moves 1 meter closer to the mirror. What will be the distance between the mirror and the image of the boy? What is the distance between the new position of boy and his image? The new position will be his initial position minus the 1 meter distance he has covered, so it will be 4 meter. And you know the characteristic of the image formed by the plane mirror, that it is formed at the same distance as the object is from the mirror. So the image also will be 4 meter away from the mirror. So the total distance between the boy and his image, his new position and new image, will be 4 meter plus 4 meter, that will be 8 meter. See how I have shown it with the help of the diagram, and this is how you will solve it. A red rose appears red in white light. How will it appear in green light and red light? Give a reason to support your answer. If a red rose is seen in green light, it appears black because it absorbs the green light. The same red rose appears bright red in the red light because it reflects that red light and absorbs none of it. Thank you, children. Hope your problems are solved based on these two chapters which we have done. Please solve your assignments and worksheets. Thank you.